Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In today's lecture, I would like to discuss about the MCQs of the computer system, especially the computer history. So let's begin. Question number 1. Which of the following is the external memory to the processor? So what is external memory? External memory is also known as the secondary memory of the computer. External memory or secondary memory is same thing. So it is that memory which is used to store large amount of data. So which one is the external memory to processor? A. Magnetic disk, B. Register, C. Main memory, and D. cache memory. So in this case the correct option is A. Magnetic disk. So magnetic disk is used to store a large amount of data. It is external memory to processor. The remaining three memories, that is the register, that is the B main memory, and C cache memory, is the internal memories. So memories is divided into two types: internal memory and external memory. The register, main memory, and cache memory are the internal memory to the computer, and the magnetic disk is the external memory to the computer system. Question number 2. Which one is volatile memory? A. ROM, B. RAM, C. EFROM, and D. flash memory. So what is volatile memory? Volatile memory is that memory which is used to store data when the computer is switched on. When the computer is switched on and when the data is stored by the memory, that memory is called volatile memory. Example of the volatile memory is the RAM, random access memory. ROM means read only memory, RAM means random access memory, and EFROM stands for electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. So in this case, the correct option is B, RAM. Question number 3. Magnetic core and semiconductor memories or A. Primary storage memory, B. Secondary storage memory, C. hard disk, and D. all of the above. So what is magnetic core memory and secondary core memory? Magnetic core memory, the memory which is made of magnetic material. The memory which is made of magnetic material is called magnetic core memory. And what is semiconductor memory? That is the memory which is used for the digital storage. It is a type of semiconductor devices. So it refers to MOS, in the metal oxide semiconductor memory. So all these two memories, magnetic core memory and semiconductor memory, which is used to store data, is the type of primary storage memory. Magnetic core memory and semiconductor memory are the primary storage memory. So in this case, the correct option is B, primary storage memory. Question number 4. Array stand for row address select, A, B, random address select, C, row allocation select, C, and D, random access select. So in this case, the correct option is A, row address select. Race stand for row address select. So what is race? Arrays basically memory consists of cell, and each cell consists of rows and column. So in order to access a particular row, race is used to random row address select is used to access a particular row of a cell. Question number 5. FAT is used in primary memory, A, B, secondary memory, C, register, and D, cache memory. What is FAT? FAT stands for file allocation table. F file, A, allocation, T, table. So it is a file system developed for personal computer. FAT is a file system which is mainly developed for personal computers and mobile devices. It is developed in 1977 for floppy disks and hard disks. So there are different variants of the FATs, FAT 12, FAT 16 and FAT 32. So FAT is primarily used for the floppy disk and hard disk secondary devices. So the correct option in this option is B, secondary memory. Question number 6. In movable hard disk, there is one read write head for track, disk, sector, all of the above. So in movable hard disk, there is only one read write head per disk. So the correct option is B, disk. So what is a movable head disk? A movable head disk is that disk which can be rotated, which can be moved around a axis. Question number 7. A cluster consists of track sectors. So a cluster consists of how many sectors? 1 to A 1 to 4, B 2 to 8, C 2 to 6 and D 2 to 10. So what is a cluster? The correct option is B, 2 to 8. A cluster consists of 2 to 8 sectors. What is cluster? Cluster is a group of sector within a disk. Within a disk, a group of sector is called a cluster. So a cluster is larger than sectors. Hard disk consists of cluster and cluster consists of sectors. So there are 2 to 8 sector per cluster. So the correct option is B. Question number 8. The method used to organize data vertically on a disk is called A, vertical method, B, cylinder method, C, Winchester method, D, none of the above. So the correct option is B, cylindrical method. Cylindrical method is that method which is used to store data, to organize data vertically on the disk. So in this option, the correct option is B, cylindrical method. Question number 9. The technique of using multiple disks that work together as a single disk is called pair techniques, B, DAT techniques, C, RAID techniques and D, none of these. So in this case, the correct option is C, RAID techniques. So what is RAID? RAID stands for redundant array of independent or inexpensive disks. Redundant array of independent disks. Where it used? So RAID is used to allow storing data across multiple hard drive. It is used to store data across multiple hard disks in order to reduce data loss and improve performance of the system. So the correct option is C. Question number 10. Laser beam technology is used for. What is laser? Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. So where the technology uses A, optical disc, B, magnetic tape, C, resistor, D, all of the above. So the correct option is A, optical disc. Laser beam technology is used in the optical disc. Question number 11. A floppy disk drive has 1A, 1 read write head, B, 2 read write head, C, 3 read write heads, 4 main read write heads. Floppy disk drive. What is a floppy disk? So a floppy disk is a data storage which is used for the transfer of data from one place to another, for data storage and backup of the small amount of data. A floppy disk is a storage media which is used in the computer system for storage and transfer of small amount of data. So it consists of 2 read and 2 read write heads. It should be noted that a floppy disk consists of 2 read write heads. So the correct option is B, 2 read write heads. Question number 12. In RAM, the reading and writing is accomplished through the use of A, MOS, B, electrical signal, C, UV ultraviolet light, and all of the above. So in this case, the correct option is B, electrical signal. Question number 13. The dynamic memory cell is dash 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 than a static cell. A, more complex, B, less complex, C, more simple, D, more large. So dynamic memory cell is more complex is compared to the static cell. A, more complex. The correct option is A, more complex. What is a dynamic memory cell? Dynamic memory cell is one transistor and one capacitor per cell. One transistor and one capacitor per cell constitute a dynamic memory cell. That is DRAM, dynamic RAM. Dynamic RAM is the example of the dynamic memory cell. So it is more complex as compared to the static cell. Question number 14. The refreshing rate of the dynamic RAM is in the range of 4 microsecond, B 2 microsecond, C 6 microsecond, D 8 microsecond. So the correct option is B 2 microsecond. Question number 15. The last one, which of the following can be reused any number of time? Number A, flash memory, B, punch cards, C, paper tapes, D, all of the above. So the correct option is D, all of the above. This is the end of this lecture. Thank you for watching this video.